Yep. You fill up with water. Yeah.
Fill it with glue or water.
Does it have any maximum amount or just fill it?
You can fill it up to almost the top.
Uh-huh.
You just don't want it. You want to give it about a couple inches from the top. This goes in, rotates, lift up on it as you put it into position, line it up, and then swivel the handle back, which seals the top portion.
Yep.
of it. Okay. This is the air pressure for the tank. This is the exit to go to the machine itself. So, I've got this turned all the way down right now, and I don't have the main air hooked to it. Or hooked to it here. So we can hook that up because I've got it turned down. And it just clicks and locks on there. When you release it, it's just a quick connect. Okay, that's hooked up. Now, we're going to consider this one to be glue. The shorter hose is glue. The longer hose is for water for when you're flushing at the end of the day. So this basically hooks to the tank right here. I've got the valve shut. Again, just another quick disconnect. And it goes on, it's click, you have pressure. So this is your filter for the system. When you have to clean it, you take that out, rinse that filter out, put it back in. This is if for some reason the pressure gets out of control. This is a safety valve so you don't blow up the tank.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you need to take the top out of the tank. You pull this and unhook the air, turn it down, and then relieve the air pressure. It'll bleed the air pressure off, then you can take that lid out. As long as it's got pressure, you can't get that lid out.
Yeah.
So this is the air pressure coming from the machine, which has the little small chuck on it. It hooks right here. Like I say, I've got everything turned down right now. So now we have pressure to the system, but it's not going through the valve yet. The maximum on this is like 6 bars, maximum. So you don't need a whole lot because you're just pushing the liquid through lines. So we would actually bring this up. I gotta get that underneath. There's that. So we can turn that pressure up a little bit. It's not going to send water yet because I still have that valve shut. So I'm only going to put a few on it since we're just starting it up and checking it. Just enough to kind of pressurize the tank and see what it'll do. So now, just like the other system, you turn this back on, and then whenever you go in to purge your guns, you go into a test. You heard those little shutters. These little heads have a little squeegee on them that when you turn it off and it stops firing, that goes back over to seal that head so it don't dry out internally. So when you go to test, those will come on. When you turn it off, here in a second, they'll move back over. They moved over. Now we're going to test. They're going to move out of the way.
Yeah.
So now I can go to purge here. And so now I'll be able to fire those guns. See how that red light comes on?
Yeah.
So you can do these 2 ways. You can purge them here from the controller, or you can purge them here. They have a little button on the side that you have to push that little button. Is that one right there?
Or both together, or
You just push that one by itself.
Okay.
And that'll let it, once we get the stuff in it, that'll let that head, so you can purge them at the machine without having to get to the controller. Okay? So, now we have that on. Make sure this valve is off.
This valve should be off, yeah?
Yeah, and I believe that is the, let's see, is that the long or the short? Yeah, so that's your glue line. That's what's going to let it go into the system.
Yeah.
So make sure that's off when you first turn this on. So now it's moving water up to it. Now when I open this valve, it's going to send water into all these lines. So now we should have water traveling into the system at this point. Now, let's see if we get water coming out. Not yet, I don't think.
Increase it to 2 bar, yeah?
And I may have to open it up and get the air out of the system. You can probably stop recording. I'm going to have to troubleshoot it, see if the hose is